I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hello, everyone's. I am here for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 5, Episode 9. Now, we're going to get some things clear, Tierra Marie. That is not Akbar's alleged wife and alleged girlfriend. You've met them, so they are not alleged. That's wife and that's girlfriend, and they tried to make you part of their sister wife circle that they got going on. We just going to get that clear. But Tierra Marie and Brooke, they sit down, and Brooke was like, look here, child. I met Akbar a few years ago at the grocery store. I was there with my mom and my son. He was up there rubbing on my son's head, and I was like, oh, okay. But, she curved him. But after that, she was hearing from all her homegirls that they met some dude at the grocery store. He had green eyes, and he drove a wagon. Does this sound familiar? Because that seems like that's how he got you. He found you at a vulnerable moment when you was just getting out of rehab, and he thought he could make you, girlfriend number three. Well, I guess his girlfriend number two, since his wife, then Alejandro the girlfriend. He tried to bring you into the pack. That sound familiar? Does this make sense to you? Okay, I'm just letting you know this, but I'm also gonna let you know this whole sex tape, is looking like a publicity stunt because right after the sex tape was leaked, there was a video of you with Akbar. Now, if I'm accusing this person of leaking this sex tape, the next thing you know, you're not gonna see me in the bed at his house because she's sitting up on the bed, and it looks like Akbar was taping her, and she didn't know it. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm contacting my ex-boyfriend because I gotta see what's going on and who did this." She was like, I was still in love at time. I just needed to know answers. But I'm like, if you suspected that another ex-boyfriend did this, how many tapes is there of you out there having sex? I just want to know that because if you accuse another boyfriend that did this, like who was in the sex tape? Was it Akbar ex-boyfriend? Don't really matter to me. But like if you got all these, it's all these like bits and pieces, it's not making sense. It's looking like a publicity stunt. And I will hope that you didn't stoop this low just to like have a storyline this season to go and bring law into it on top of that. I just want to know. This is Brooke saying, and me a little bit too. So Paris and Nikki, they like, yes, we set, all this in motion, but now that it's rolling, we just gonna step back. Paris is like, she doesn't like to get into matters that involve law. I was like, okay, that's what you do. You didn't put all these things in motion, but now that it's on a good fast move, you step back. Okay, law is involved, and I'm not gonna be involved. Nikki talking about something. You know what? I got things to take care of. I can't. I got businesses out here. I ain't got time for this foolishness. I'm like, oh, okay. Mhm. So Tierra Marie has a press conference, and I'm trying to figure out how did Alejandro know about this press conference. I like or have they been following Tia Marie? I just want to know what's up because Brooke, she shows up and Alejandro was leaving talking about some I did it. I'm like, that was a weird thing to say at a press conference. Because then if some other person, like maybe police heard you say that, then you like going down for putting this tape out there. I just didn't get it. But Paris and Nikki are at home watching this press conference like it's a movie. They got popcorn, they got drinks. But they are both me, Paris and Nikki. Like, look here, we set things in motion, but we friends. But I'm not the kind of friend once law enforcement gets involved and courts involved. I'm not that type of friend. I'm the type of friend that's gonna bring you all the information and let you do what you need to do with it. But I don't want my name on any type of legal things or any type of court papers or none of that. I'm like, okay. I see how y'all do. But Kay Michelle says it's seeming very reminiscent of Mimi and Nico from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Because y'all know Mimi almost swore up and down that she had nothing to do with that sex tape being leaked. That they made the tape and the one bag of theirs that got stolen had the tape on it. She didn't know what to do with herself, but then come to find out her and Nico went out of their way to do that to make money or just to do it for fame. But she says fame is one strong drug, and it is because people out here doing just about anything to be famous. I'm just hoping that that's not the same thing for Tierra Marie. So Apple Watts and Amber Diamond, they know each other from doing music videos. Like we haven't made it as a singer as of yet, so we're gonna do what we need to do to get paid. But I'm like, how much does a video girl get paid? Because it was a good like 8 of y'all in the video, and this is almost like a not so well known person because he was singing background for something. Now he's up front, so how much was y'all really getting paid? But they both are on agreements in a long line of people that we can't stand Rockstar, and that just I already couldn't stand Rockstar, but this episode like really solidified that for me. But Amber introduces Apple to her mama. Her mama already let her know I spent too much money on trying to make you famous, and mama, you was I'm just gonna go out the limb and say that you actually heard her sing before, and you was just dropping money. You might as well just took that money and just burnt it up. Cause girl can't sing, but she's like, I'm gonna be your mama and not your manager. But Amber introduces Apple to her mama as a new client. And her mama thinks that, you have potential and I think we can work together and make some money. She's like, okay, cool. I'm like, I don't know if Apple and A1 had like a contract of like her manager or was he just like mentoring her or what. But she's like, she wants somebody that's going to work hard for her. But doggone the Apple's mama, Miss Sean, she talking about something. I'm going to need your first and last name, your date of birth, and your social security number. I'm like, hold up now. You just don't be giving your social security number out to just any and everybody. That's how you can get your identity stolen. I'm not saying that's what she doing, but you just can't be giving that type of information out. I'm just saying. So Bridget, she's going to London to promote her new album. Like people in London, they love her. She go there and get all the love she need to get. But I'm just going to just look at Paris like, how are you inviting people on a trip that you was invited to? Can you please tell me that? But Nikki, Tia Marie shows up and she's looking like, okay, y'all put all this in motion, but now y'all couldn't be there for me. Now, Nikki, this is what I'm gonna say, cause she talking about some she had to be there for her dad because her dad was in the hospital. I could see if the day of the press conference, your dad was in the hospital and you like, look here, my daddy's in the hospital. I can't make it to this press conference. I could have saw that. But the day of the press conference, you was sitting on the couch with Paris eating popcorn and drinking drinks while the press conference was going on. So I'm not going to go for that. But she was like, I was there for you. When my mama was sick, I was there for you. When your brother passed on, I was there for you. When the one time I needed you, you couldn't be there for me. Well, Nikki talking about something. She didn't want to really get involved because what if Akbar tried to come for her because he feel that she was like defaming his character or something else like that, and he tries to sue her. But she was like, "This ain't about you, Nikki. This is about me. How is it that I'm coming to you as a friend? I needed you as a friend, and you gonna make this about you?" But she's like, Akbar seemed like he's kind of an opportunist, and he might try to come for me because he thought I was trying to come for him, and he may try to sue me on something. I'm sorry that I wasn't there. Y'all know how Nikki was going on. I was like, okay. So Monique is in the. Now this is when it really solidified for me that I could not stand Akbar because Monique got in her head that she wants to start singing again. And she goes to the studio with Rockstar. And she goes into the booth and has a panic attack. So much so that the ambulance is calling. And Rockstar is over talking about some, you see that BS. I'm like, she's having a panic attack. And until Rockstar, you have actually experienced something like that, I'm going to need you to do this. I'm going to need you to hush. Because he's sitting there in the booth listening. He's like, look at it. Why she hop up talking about something? Look, how much is this ambulance going to cost? He not going to do like a flip to get up like, why she jump up like that? We're like, they strapping her and they didn't cleared everybody from the room. They didn't call the ambulance and everything. They putting her in the stretcher on the stretcher. And this girl wasn't even all the way in the ambulance good. And he was like, well, do you want to go on the booth and do this song? I'm like, really, Rockstar? This girl first is having a panic attack. Now you making fun of her panic attack, talking about some look, why she hop up off that stretcher. Look. And got to like mimicking her getting up off the stretcher, like, do I gotta pay for this? And I was like, I already didn't like you, and this just solidified that I did not like you. And I'm like, Brooke, girl, you see this? Do you see this? You want to work with this man? Do you? I was like, mm-mm-mm. So Tierra and her lawyer meet up, and she said she's so stressed about the situation that she almost didn't want to go through with it. But she was like, if I don't go through with it, then people are going to think that I had something to do with this sex tape being leaked. The lawyer said Akbar, he done already changed his story multiple times, but he wants to know, how are you doing, Tia Marie? How are you doing? Are you eating right? You ain't going back to drinking? Are you good? I just need to know this, because we can't have you relapsing when we have this going on, okay? So y'all, lastly, Bridget, she is in London doing her press junket, and doggone it, Brooke and LaBrittany in the background eating and talking about some, this look all kind of boring. So they just doggone bum rush her interview. I'm like, really? That's very unprofessional. But the dude was kind of shady, like, dang, Brooke, I ain't heard from you since Girl Fright. And she's like, well, I'm still alive. How y'all doing? Bridget, how you doing, girl? This LaBrittany. She should open up for you. And Brooke, she trying to keep it classy and really not go there. Tierra's in the background, like, what y'all doing? And then it cuts off. We did have like 5 minutes of like them showing what was going on earlier on. Jay Will and Lil Brittany, they had this whole confrontation where he's mad that she done took the job that he wanted and he wants her not to take it. I'm like, really? Just because we friends and you didn't get the job, you don't want me to do the job? But she was like, you can have that job because I'm getting paid. I'm going to London. That whole mess just was a mess. Kay Michelle meets up with Akbar because she wants to know some things. She set it up as like, okay, maybe we can work together. I'm trying to get some people in the studio. But did you put that whole sex tape out? And he was like, well, she crossed the wrong person and things happened. Like, I didn't do it, but I know who did do it, and she shouldn't have done those things. So it's looking like that somebody in the Akbar crew had something to do with that sex tape being leaked. I was like, okay, glad we got that on camera. So this is all the information you need, Tia Marie, when you're going through everything that he said that she crossed the wrong person. So y'all, that was suggested one out. If I left anything out by me, well, first of all, it did not record on my TV last night. Therefore, I had to go to the VH1 website and watch it. It had to go through like 12 different times a commercial came on, but each time was like 3 or 4 commercials. So it took me like 2 hours just to watch this hour video. I was almost contemplating not even doing it, but I'm like, no, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I just do not like not doing a video. So that would suggest if I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment in the video slots. And like I always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people watching the video. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.